Am I alive? I might be alive. I might be alive, but I'm gonna go for about 45 minutes or an hour here, depending on who shows up. The link's pinned at the top. Come on in if you want to. Everything's froze up here, so I haven't been anywhere. I haven't done anything, so like I said, if you want to jump in, the link is there. I'm just watching movies and drinking beer, so oh, if you haven't watched The Suicide Squad, that's a good movie. The first one was crap. The second one was good. Hello to all the viewers, both haters and likers. Both love me or hate me. I don't care. Indifference is the opposite of love and hate. Oh, a little bit of truth. Oh, okay. I drop a little bit of truth every now and then. And yes, the Suicide Squad has Randall Flagg, uh, Harley Quinn, and what's her name? Jesus Christ. What's that bitch's name? The one that blows everybody's head off. She's in that too. It's a good movie. It's a whole hell of a lot better than the fucking first movie. Oh, hey Hank, glad you could stop by. Yeah, I'm watching the movie right now, and it's on mute because copyright and all that bullshit. The Suicide Squad, not the first one, the second one. And spoiler alert. Um, Starro the Conqueror is in it at the end, and that's what brought the Justice League together at first in the comics. It's a little more gruesome than it was in the comics, but that was back in the 60s. So, yeah, the one with the Peacemaker. Yeah, and the one that had Idris Elba or whatever his name is in it. Neil, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. It's a good movie. I've watched it like 4 or 5 times now. No, the first one with Carla D whatever her name is as the villain. Yeah, that one sucked. She played the Enchantress or whatever, and yeah, that was horseshit. But the Suicide Squad, the second one, fucking funny and gross, and just just watch it. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. It's like watching Alien, the first one, and Aliens, the second one. If you don't like them, you don't like them. But I didn't like the Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. Those were just crap. It was a money grab. But I'll watch Alien and Aliens, the second one, all day long. Those are good movies, in my opinion. Whoever wants to jump in can jump in. I'm going to go for about 45 minutes or an hour. It just depends. Oh, hey, Hank.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Wait, if I got you muted.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Okay, there you go.
Alrighty. Yeah. If you haven't checked out the Peacemaker series on HBO, it's pretty good.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, but I do have HBO. So, but yeah, I haven't watched any of that yet.
Yeah. Every Thursday they put out a new episode. I think they're almost done with the season. So if you wait another week or two, you'll be able to just binge watch the whole thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, the Peacemaker was a good character, but he got killed. So,
They addressed that at the beginning of his series.
oh, do they? Okay, okay, yeah, I'll have to binge watch it.
The only thing I've talking to some others that have watched it. Some people don't like the hokey humor, but it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
What else you been up to?
Oh, not a whole lot.
I just
Not a
watched.
whole lot.
Yeah, I just watched the Ghostbusters Afterlife life a couple of days ago.
Oh,
It,
see, I
it,
haven't seen that yet.
if you like the first two, then or at least I really like the first one. The second one was all right. The third one can go to hell. Uh,
Oh yeah. Well,
this one is real good.
okay. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's not. It's it's starring one of the Ghostbusters grandchildren.
Oh, okay. Well, ever since what's his name died, I was kind of soured on the whole third Ghostbusters thing with the chicks.
Well, that one was just sacrilege to the whole uh, franchise. It's let's be woke for being woke's sake.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
I don't mind when they make what's traditionally male characters female when they do it right. Like I liked Captain Marvel. Some people don't.
Oh, I like Captain Marvel too. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but there they took a traditional male role and gave it to a female, and it's worked good for me.
yeah. And I've actually talked to Brie Larson online, not like in person, but online. She's a cool person.
Well,
Yeah, Wolf. Yeah, exactly.
they did good with the movie. I think they could have done better with her in the last two.
Oh,
Uh,
the Avengers flicks. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But it is what it is.
I mean, how they had too many superheroes in that one to really give any of them that much justice.
Oh, sure.
Besides giving the two that were their last go around to focus.
Well, that's what I didn't like about what was it? Godzilla versus Kong. They had Godzilla and King Kong in that one, and then they introduced Mecha Godzilla at the end, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Uh, they did something similar back in the 60s or 60s or 70s. The Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, I think, had Kong. Kong had to come in to help him out. I think that's the one.
Oh, is it? I'll have to go look that up. But yeah, if it was just Godzilla versus King Kong, that would have been a good movie. But they had to put Mecha Godzilla in there. And I was like,
I liked it. I mean,
I mean, it was okay. I'm not saying it was a shit movie. It's
yeah.
just too many villains. You know what I mean?
Well, there's. I think they're trying to set it up for future Godzilla and Kong movies
Well,
that
of
they can.
course they are.
They
Yeah,
didn't want
sure.
them to just attack each other. They wanted them to be able to team up and go for the next one.
Oh yeah, that's how it is. I mean, I'm surprised that Disney hasn't come out with another fucking Star Wars movie yet.
They killed the next. There's been two movie series that Disney's killed. Uh, the their third one is still in the works.
Oh, okay.
Like the one that I was really happy to hear about and really pissed off they killed it was going back to the old Republic.
Oh yeah. I mean, I liked The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi, I thought it was good, but then when they did The Rise of Skywalker, I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, it was like they were working too hard to cap the series off.
Yeah.
Um, what really disappointed me in the last three that they put out was it just rehashed A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, or Revenge of the Jedi, or Revenge. I mean, they were the same basic movie plots, and then my big problem with the last, the not the middle one was nothing after the beginning. Nothing from when they get into hyperspace until they drop out of hyperspace, or they go off in the smaller ships and basically abandon the ship.
Oh yeah,
None of
that's the last
nothing.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing in between those 2 points mattered at the end.
Oh no. And Luke wasn't even there at the end. He was like force projected. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Canal.
I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't the greatest movie.
Well, they took the hero of the first three, the one that most most of well those of us in our age group grew up on, and just shit on him.
Well, I mean, and Carrie Fisher. she did die before they could make the last movie. So I mean, there's that.
Yeah. I think I've seen that they were planning on killing her off anyway. So
Well, I
they
mean,
wanted.
I'm sure in the last movie they were planning on, you know, axing her, but what she died on the plane ride over from Europe, and yeah, that kind of put the kibosh on everything. So they had to
Yeah.
come up with another plan. So,
Well, the CGI that they're bringing, like Grand Moff Tarkin, his role in the, I mean,
oh,
that was
Rogue
just
One,
CGI. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and I was impressed with how well that worked out.
Well, yeah, they did a good job with it, and they had the family's sanction to do that. But
Hmm.
still, it kind of looked like what do they call it? Shit,
It was a bit animatronic.
Uncanny Valley. Yeah, Uncanny Valley. There you go.
Yeah, I agree, but it's amazing how far they've come with it.
Oh, sure.
The I don't know if you've watched any of the Book of Boba Fett.
No, do not spoil that for me.
Yeah. Well,
I've watched it.
the same. Have you watched the end of the second season of Mandalorian?
Nope, I've watched
Okay.
the first season.
Okay. Never mind on both of those then.
Fair enough.
They are well worth watching, but I'm not going to spoil things
Okay,
for you.
okay. I appreciate that. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I've just been busy here lately. I've been sick. Mom's been sick. So,
When I'm laid up, that's when I catch up the most on movies.
oh, I just try to sleep. I just try to sleep the shit off. Yeah.
Well, I'll get movies going and fall asleep while the movie's going. Then just when I come back when I'm back conscious, I figure out where last thing I remember and then play from there.
Oh, well, I listen to people playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit, and I'll just nod off watching that, and then I don't give a shit. Oh,
Just don't watch them LARPing because you won't be able to sleep because you'll be laughing too hard.
well, that's fair. Yeah. No, it's just mostly people sitting around a table playing Dungeons and Dragons, and yeah, it's just
I saw, yeah, I saw a couple of videos of LARPers, and it might be fun to go do if you're a participant,
but yeah, it's not really fun to
but
watch.
it just looks ridiculous as hell
Hmm.
if you're watching from the outside.
Fair statement. Cannot disagree. I LARPed as a Vampire the Masquerade character for like 2 years. It was pretty fun. I liked it. But to
Yeah,
watch it, I, no.
well, a lot of people they bag on the cosplay and LARPing, but actually, I like going to the Comic Cons and everything. I don't dress up, but some people put some real work into that shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Shaz. Welcome to the chat. If you want to jump up, come on, jump up. I'm gonna go for about what is it? Another 30 minutes, maybe. But yeah, LARPing is pretty fun. We had the cops called on us. We were playing in a park in
Hmm.
Greensboro, North Carolina, and the cops came because we all had squirt guns. They were like, "Y'all got guns?" I was like, "No, these aren't guns. These are squirt guns."
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't even gun colored, but somebody in the park called the cops. So, you know,
And I can
we did what
understand
we
if it's
did.
even airsoft. I I can understand people having a problem with that. But squirt guns, my God, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Mine was yellow and green. I was like, this isn't a gun. What is wrong with people? But, hey, it all worked
Is
out. The cops left and we
is
continued to play.
yeah. As long as you're off doing it in your own area and you're not disturbing other people that are out there, like running over people trying to picnic or something.
Oh, yeah. And when we did conflicts, we did rock, paper, scissors. That was how we resolved conflicts. I usually lost, but that's the thing.
I used to like to go paintball, but not many people paintball anymore. Everybody's going to that airsoft instead.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt as much. Yeah.
I don't know. Those days, I've been hit with an airsoft. Doesn't feel good. If you don't have any padding where it hits, it stings pretty damn good.
Oh, sure.
And it'll leave a damn big ass bruise on you.
Oh, we used to fight each other with what are they called? Not airsoft, but they were the soft swords, and people like to hit you in the hands with them. That still fucking hurt. They were like Nerf swords,
Well, I've
but
seen them taken. They'll just for the blade, they'll take a dowel rod and then put a tape a pool noodle over it. And that seems like it might have a little bit of sting if you got smacked with it.
oh, we used to forge shit out of the out of the fire, and they would want to do you know what Bushido is?
The what?
Bushido.
Uh, it sounds familiar, but I'm just not.
They use the reed swords.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they would want to hit you in the hands with them. I was like, no, fuck that. I'd hit
Yeah.
them in the head. If they hit me in the hand, I'd hit them in the head.
Well, I thought Bushido swords were bamboo.
Well, yeah, I guess they are bamboo. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like
And
several bamboo sticks tied together, and yeah.
yeah, those hurt even through padding.
Oh, yeah. And they would try to hit me in the hands all the time, and I'm like, look, I draw and I do shit. and don't hit me in the fucking hands. They'd hit me in the hands anyway. So I'd hit them in the head. I was like, yeah, how's that feel?
Yeah. When I was growing up, my dad was stationed in Japan for a few years, and I got to stay there with him for 2 of the 4. And it was in one of the youth after school had different Japanese. Um, like we, for a couple of months, we were doing the Bushido. A couple of months, we were doing. um, we just picked some other sport or cultural thing and do that.
Oh, sure.
And being 10 years old, it was fun as hell. But
Yeah, breaking your fingers is not fun.
well, with the Bushido, the you wore armor. It
Yeah,
was padding,
but
and you had hand guards. So it if you're holding your swords right, you couldn't get wrapped on the knuckles too easy.
well, this wasn't. Uh, I mean, we were at a dude's house. It wasn't an official Bushido
Mm-hmm.
ring, so they did what they wanted to do. And if they hit me in the hands, I hit them in the head. I was like, "How do you like that?" And they didn't like it very much.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let me jump off here. Thank you for showing up, Hank. Thank
Yeah.
everybody in chat. Um, I'm gonna have a nap, drink the rest of my beer, and eat
Nap.
some.
A nap sounds real good.
Yeah, a nap sounds really good.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for having me up. Catch up with you
Oh,
later.
you're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. Um, but yeah, everybody in chat, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your comments. But I'm gonna go and finish my beer and have a nap and probably eat something. We'll see how that works. But yeah, thanks, Hank. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in chat. And I will be back later, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.